Hi guys, welcome to another video. Now this video today is a little bit different. It is about a GoPro that we can mount it on a DSLR camera or a mirrorless camera. You know, like I make multiple vlogs, and the things which is a little different is to shoot how you can have a live action while you are doing a birds photography or wildlife photography, and what are the behind the scenes, and we can make it through the GoPro uh, or some other cameras also. But what I got my hands on a GoPro, that is a GoPro 12, and that is I borrowed it from a friend, and I got an idea why I should not put it on my uh, Nikon Z8 and see that how the actions happen when I am going in the field or somewhere else. And it will definitely not show you the birds or the wildlife, that because the angle of the GoPro is particularly for the action, not for the subject wildlife photography. But while I am doing some activity actions, so this is a very nice thing to have, and it's basically a fun video that how you can have some actions in the field behind the scene, that how you performed it, and how you move, and first person shooter view basically. So how to like attach the GoPro to your camera, it's very simple, and I will just explain you the process that how we can achieve this thing. If you like to have it, if you think it interests you, because it's totally for the fun, and you can add this in your vlogs, because I will do that also in the future. So the first thing what you want to know, that there is a shoe over here, adapter you can say, where you mount your flash. Similarly, on that same place you can attach your GoPro on this, but you will need an adapter that is called cold shoe adapter, or you can say just a mount which can hold your GoPro on it. So this is just it comes in two pieces. I just ordered this from Amazon, and I will show you the link also. The picture will be coming on the screen as well. What kind of adapter it is, and there are multiple brands on that. You can decide what to buy. But what I bought, it's a very good build quality. It's alloy, you can say, or steel, very nicely built, and I'm impressed by that. It cost like $15. So this thing, I will show you that how it goes on a. I have Nikon Z8. I have other cameras also, but I'm using mainly on the Nikon Z8. So I will show you how this goes on that. First thing, what you have to do is that you just have to, for the simple case, just remove the screw from the GoPro. Now the bottom part, just slide it on this Nikon Z8 and fix it. It is that simple. There is nothing hard and fast rule. Many people would have been doing this, but I just want to make a video for those who, for this interest, whom it may interest. So, and there are two ways. One is that you can have this mount also with the screw, and the screw will go just beneath the GoPro. But what is the drawback of this? That it will not be aligned, it will not be positioned straight. So I prefer to use the standard GoPro mount, on which the two bars, they slide in and fit in the GoPro. Like mostly we see that there are so many GoPro mounts available for the action camera similar to that. So in the GoPro 12 we have these flips over here. They come down and they become the mount from which you can just simply place your GoPro. Secondly, if you have old GoPros like me, I also have one very old GoPro. They used to come in a case, and they don't have foldable, but they have these mounts already assigned to that, so you can just fit them over here as well. So these are standard. I will just mount it over here quickly. It will just slide down like this, and you will use a screw. Okay guys, so I've finished completing this setup, and now you can see that the GoPro is on my Nikon Z8, and similarly you can use this for any DSLRs which has this flash shoe on that. There are some, cameras which might not have this, so this will not be supported. So you have to make sure on which camera the GoPro can be attached. You will have to do some research to check that what are the adapters, what are the shoe placements available on the camera, and you can simply place the. So now this looks very nice. This feels like a thrilling thing because the GoPro is meant for the actions and thrilling and all that stuff. But it also depends upon what area you're doing the. I would prefer this should be done in the forest because the dynamic range and all that scenarios are very nice over there. But basically, I am doing here. I'm in the Middle East and I have to use this in the reeds, shrubs, and some desert areas. So that's fine. Also, I tried that. It was fun, and I hope that I will keep on continuing with this activity by placing a GoPro on my camera and doing the actions. So what I will do, I will show you also that how it felt like when I placed the GoPro on that and went into the field with my long lens, that is Nikon 180-600, and added some photography of the birds, and it was fun. I really liked it, and I'm hoping that I will continue this thing, and I will have different ideas that how I can utilize the GoPros in the field and have live action behind the scene, and you will see that the how video looks like, and in that case you will experience, and then if somebody likes it, he can try that. So what happens is that by this lens, when you attach the lens to this, that is a long lens 180-600, the front view, you will see that there will be a lens coming that in the video of the GoPro. So that I personally like it a lot because at that time you can know that at what direction you are shooting. You will not see the subject, but it can help you in the different videos you are making. I personally, because I love video games and first person games also, so it gives me the feeling of a first person shooter. That is just a personal opinion, but I really like it. So this is something that came in my mind. I thought to implement this thing, and I hope that I will be keep on doing this thing for long in the fields and wherever I will go, and I will love to experience this thing. So this was the purpose of this. Now I will show you some videos. So here I set up the GoPro on my camera, Nikon Z8 with the lens 180-600, and let's see how this goes, because this is the mount which I bought, and I will check in the field for the live action. So this is how the view looks like when you are going for an action shoot. So I'm just looking here for the nightjars, the place where I mostly come. I don't know if I found them or not, but this is a very nice view which I'm seeing over here. The performance is very nice. You can see the lens hood is showing up, and usually you don't carry the lens just like that. It's mostly down like that when you are walking. If you're shooting for the live action and all that stuff, this is a very nice setup, I must say. So let's find some nightjars. Nightjars are mostly here. I don't know if I find them or not, but just showing you the live action which I mostly do whenever I visit here. I can find any nightjar, but if you see the view, so I just saw the nightjar, it just fly away. I was not able to see it, but there is another one sitting over there, and I'm thinking to take a shot. Just there, you cannot see from the GoPro. Here it is. You just simply cannot see from the GoPro, but this is how the view looks like. Aha, I can see you, buddy. It's in the dark. He's sitting. try to make my position in such a way that I can go close to that, and maybe the GoPro can also shoot that just right in front of me. Here it goes, it flies away. So these were some footage. It was just sitting over here in this place, right on this spot where my direction is shooting. So that was a lovely experience. So if you are like carrying your lens there in the grass, this will give a very nice effect like this if you are walking in the grass with your camera on. So there are so many nights over here, but I will try not to disturb them, but I'm just showing you the view of the camera once mounted on the lens. So this is I really like this. It's pretty hot. This can be used in good places like forest. Very nice in forest because you will get a good view. Here it's all desert, sand and desert, so not much of it, you know. I'll go to some other place now. I really like the way it is. Like for example, now I'm in the field on foot and just going through these grass and reeds. So interestingly, you just have to hold the camera like a gun. A military personnel, like he was going carrying a gun in the field. So this is just like that. Stabilization is just awesome. This is GoPro 12 black, and you can just aim. You can just perform a live action when you are going for a birding in the path. But yeah, one thing, it can be tiring while you are holding your camera like that, but if you are making vlogs and something like that, in that case there is no harm. So it will give your videos a very unique and beautiful experience, a first-person experience. People who play video games and all that stuff, there are some first-person shooting games that are very interesting. So it is just like that. Seems like camels passed by here, and there is a footprint of some dogs also. Maybe there could be some fox also. There is a footprint of a dog. So this is good if you have mounted a GoPro, so you can document lively whatever the shots are coming. This is also a footprint of a dog. So there are dogs here. Okay. So this camera can show you perfectly what a person goes through when he's shooting wildlife, because usually you see the final picture, but what we have to go through can be seen from here. Like for example, these are some reeds, and beyond these reeds there are some birds we have to find out, and if they are there, you get lucky, you can just simply take a good photograph of them. So I can see some birds which are sitting right now in front of me, but the thing is, it's very hard for a GoPro to locate them. But what is the behind the scene is that we have to take the shot from here. Now for example, I will show you a picture of a roller. There is a roller here. I will show you the pictures which I am taking right now of the birds, but a GoPro might not be able to see that, right? For example, there is a pratin coal sitting in front of me. This is the pratin coal. Just missed the roller. So I found some cream colored coursers. For sure they will not be visible from the GoPro, but I have mounted it on the camera. and taking some shots of them. And I will show you how they look like. I'm shooting currently from the car. It's very humid. Our landscape is amazing. Oh, they flew away. So this is how I place my camera for shooting the cream colored coursers with a GoPro on it. GoPro was just to tell that how this setup looks like. Okay, and somehow the mount is not completely straight in this position, but it is just for a demonstration. Looks really good. So guys, hope you like the videos which I just show you. It was a small brief videos that how I was in the field and how I was shooting. So for that demonstration purpose, I just simply made the setup for you guys, that how it will look like and how it will be there in the real time example. And to me it gives a very nice feeling that I'm like the GoPro is attached on this camera and I'm just aiming for the birds, and it will show you my behind the scenes, somehow behind the scene things, that how I was able to take some good footage of birds or some wildlife, whatever I will be doing in future. So this is a very enthusiast kind of a setup, not for the pros maybe, I'm not sure, but especially who are doing for the hobby, this thing, and especially for the vlogs, this thing is very nice and it gives you another perspective of your wildlife photography experiences. So I really enjoyed this and I like this because the GoPro has so many inbuilt features of different kind of video modes, so that is also exciting. It depends upon the scenario where you are shooting. So this is what my kind of action I found out how I can utilize this. Many people are doing that also. I've seen that it came in my the idea came in my mind and I thought to why not to try it. So that was very nice. So I will be using this thing in future, and uh, let's see that, keep watching the videos, and how I hope you like that whatever I will be showing you through the GoPro as well now in the vlogs. Thank you, take care.